Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is February 20th, 2025, and El Cholo Simeone wants Clement Lenglet and has informed Atletico Madrid to go after the French defender. Also, Barcelona have contacted Thomas Partey for a possible signing during this summer. And finally, the exit of Vitor Roque has started to materialize. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the big day. February 21st, Friday, February 21st will be the Champions League draw, where Barcelona are going to find out whether they're going to face off against Benfica or PSG during the round of 16 of the Champions League. And of course, I'm very excited to find out who it is. And I do want to know, who do you guys prefer, PSG or Benfica? Let me know down below. Of course, as I mentioned in the podcast, I think as far as which one's easier, it would be Benfica. But if you want to see a better match or better spectacle, I think PSG would be a better option. But of course, I want to hear you guys' thoughts, so let me know in the comment section. Anyways, let's move on to the first bit of news, because ladies and gentlemen, El Cholo Simeone has told Atletico Madrid that he wants them to sign Clement Lenglet. Now, the French defender is currently on loan with Atletico Madrid with no option or obligation to buy. Lenglet has been doing spectacularly well under El Cholo Simeone. He took full advantage of the injury of Lenormand, and in fact, he has taken the starting spot away from Lenormand, with Clement Lenglet becoming a cornerstone for El Cholo Simeone. And as such, the Argentine coach has told Atletico Madrid that he wants them to sign Clement Lenglet during this summer transfer market. Now, since there is no option or obligation to buy, Atletico Madrid are going to have to negotiate with Barcelona, where Barcelona won at least around 10 million euros because the player has been amortized. So the 10 million euros would be full profit for the club, with Atletico Madrid reportedly not willing to pay that. So we are going to have some tough negotiation in the summer, where Atletico Madrid know that Barcelona are in desperate need to clear space on their wage bill and generate income to stay in the 1-1 rule, and where Barcelona know that Cholo Simeone really wants the player, so they both kind of leverage their cards. We'll see who ends up winning. I hope this time Barcelona negotiate well, because if there's one thing that we know about Atletico Madrid, that they have, well, we have gifted them way too many players. David Villa, Luis Suarez, Griezmann, that they sold to us for 120 million. We sold them back to them for 25. Let's get it together, Barcelona. Enough gifting players away to Atletico Madrid. Let's make sure we get what we deserve for Clement Lenglet. Now, speaking of the summer transfer market, it's reported that Barcelona have contacted the agents of Thomas Partey. Now, Thomas Partey is someone we talked about during the past summer transfer market, where Barcelona had considered signing him, and it looks like Barcelona are considering signing the 31-year-old Ghanaian midfielder once again. You might say, why is Barcelona want to do that? We have a million midfielders. Thomas Partey is 31 years old, and well, for two reasons. The number one reason is that Thomas Partey's contract expires this summer, so this will be a free agent. It will be a free transfer for Barcelona. And the second reason is because Thomas Partey profile is a profile that Barcelona does not have, a physical midfielder that Barcelona does not have. So not only can Thomas Partey offer Barcelona a new profile that they don't have, but also it would be completely free, as the player has not renewed his contract with Arsenal. Now, Mikel Arteta is reportedly trying really hard to get Thomas Partey to renew his contract. There's also interest from Juventus, who, after being eliminated out of the Champions League, are already planning to reinforce their squad. So there is some competition for Barcelona. But if Thomas Partey does not renew with Arsenal, Barcelona will try to sign him in the summer. And in fact, they've already reached out to his agent to see what the contract situation is and to express their interest of signing him in the summer. And of course, I do want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. Would you like to see Thomas Partey at Barcelona for free? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, on to the next bit of news, because, ladies and gentlemen, the exit of Vitor Roque is starting to take shape. Now, as we've been talking about for quite some time, Palmeiras have been after Vitor Roque. They're willing to go all out to sign the Brazilian player. Of course, the transfer market in Brazil closes on February 28th, so Brazil could still sign him, or Palmeiras could still sign him in the next 7 days, and they have offered Barcelona around 25 million euros for the player, and they've offered the player a high salary and a very important role in a project that they're building, and a winning project, or at least they're hoping that it be a winning project. And well, it's reported that Vitor Roque is now accepting the move to Palmeiras, but it will all depend on Real Betis. Now, Vitor Roque was very hesitant to move back to Brazil. In fact, he had said no to Palmeiras' interest, but now seeing that he has lost his starting spot to Bakambu, and then Real Betis signed El Cucho Hernandez. So, Vitor Roque, seeing that there's now two center forwards ahead of him, he has decided that a move back to Brazil is actually a good one, because again, he will have a prominent role, a starting role at Palmeiras. Now, Barcelona are, of course, very much in favor of this move. The player, it looks like he's in favor of the move. So what's the problem? Is, of course, Real Betis and Barcelona have reportedly contacted Real Betis to see if they are open of letting Vitor Roque go. And in fact, their sporting director confirmed this when he said the following. Yesterday, there was a call from FC Barcelona. The relationship between the two clubs is excellent, and as of today, nothing suggests otherwise. Yes, he is a player who has shown, when given the opportunity, that he can perform at a very high level immediately. Of course, talking about Roque. He has a bright future ahead of him, and hopefully he can stay with us. The boy has not made any statements. He is very professional and very honest. Now, Pellegrini, Real Betis' coach, was also asked about this possible exit, and this is what the Betis coach had to say. Vitor has not lost anything. He is part of the squad. He came on the other day. He's going to play today. That he's not playing some games because Cucho or Bakambu are there. Of all of them, Vitor is the one who has the most minutes. I repeat again, the current moment. It doesn't mean that a player has been ostracized. Far from it. So there you have it, folks. Real Betis confirming that Barcelona did contact them, and then Pellegrini saying that, Vitor Roque has not really been ostracized, that he's going to play, etc. What reports are actually saying that Real Betis are open to Vitor Roque leaving. However, they want to be compensated. And that's because despite signing Cucho Hernandez has not been registered in the Conference League where Real Betis are playing. So if Vitor Roque leaves, Real Betis would only have Bakambu as their center forward in the Conference League. So Real Betis are open to an exit, but they would need monetary compensation. So it looks like Vitor Roque's exit is starting to take shape, with Barcelona very much willing for this move. Vitor Roque agreeing to this move. Real Betis in favor of this move as long as they get compensated. Let's hope this deal can be closed pretty soon, in order for Barcelona to, make up some of the money that they spend. They spent 30 million euros on the player. They can get 25. And if they give Real Betis $1 million, 24 million recovered out of 30, it's not a bad deal for a failed signing. Anyways, let's end this video with the news that Lamine Yamal has joined the likes of Lionel Messi and Neymar as one of the football ambassadors for Konami, for their eFootball platform. And of course, this just highlights how big Lamine Yamal has become in the world of football, not only on the pitch, but also outside the pitch, racking up sponsorships left and right, and following the footsteps of two of Barcelona's greats, Neymar and Lionel Messi. Now, speaking of Lamine Yamal, these pictures have leaked on social media, which is Lamine Yamal at the concert of his dear friend Murad, the rapper. It looks like midway when Flick gave the team off after the win against Rayo Vallecano. Lamine Yamal took a plane to Milan in Italy and went to the concert of Murad. And the reason I bring this up, because this has caused a little bit of concern within the club. Because, at 17 years old, to go all the way to Italy for a concert, to party, and then come back, the club is a little bit concerned that Lamine Yamal might end up following the footsteps of the likes of Neymar, Ronaldinho, so many talented players that played at Barcelona, but unfortunately their career was derailed because they like to party and go out and hang out. So some people at the club are a little bit worried. Of course, right now, I don't think there's anything to worry about. We've seen that Lamine Yamal performs day in and day out on the pitch, but definitely something to monitor, because it would be a shame if Lamine Yamal ends up, derailing his career for wanting to party and drink and have fun like many players have done in the past. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video before this one. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, Barça.